Hello students, today we are going to discuss about vectors and vector algebra. Grade 11, I know you already have a basic idea about scalars and vectors, right? Scalars are the quantities having magnitude only, like mass, temperature, etc. And vectors are the quantities having magnitude as well as direction, like displacement, velocity, etc. I repeat, scalars have magnitude only, and the quantities that are scalar quantities include examples like mass, temperature, etc. Vectors include the examples like displacement, velocity, etc. So, scalars have magnitude only and vectors have magnitude as well as direction. Okay, but don't you think that this is all that you know about vectors till now? Yeah, that's true. So now I'll make you study vectors in details. A vector quantity. First of all, I'm going to tell you the representation of vector quantity in physics, or how a vector quantity is basically represented. A vector quantity is represented by putting an arrowhead over its symbol. See, velocity is a vector quantity, so it is represented by putting an arrowhead over v. Acceleration is a vector quantity, so it is represented by putting an arrowhead over a. Force is a vector quantity, so it is represented by putting an arrowhead over f. Okay, so this is a representation of a vector quantity. We use this symbol, an arrowhead. Okay, there is a tip of the vector and this is the tail of the vector. Head of the vector, tail of the vector. Tail of the vector is symbolic of the magnitude that it is possessing, and tip of the vector is symbolic of the direction that it has. Okay, so now we will be discussing few terms that are closely associated with vector algebra. Okay, term 1, modulus of a vector. See, vector has got a magnitude and a direction that you know. So the magnitude of the vector is called as modulus of a vector. Okay, and what is modulus? See, if you have a vector quantity called a vector, so its magnitude, its modulus will be represented by keeping it enclosed between two lines. So this is the magnitude of the vector, or you can say modulus of a vector. Fine. And then we have unit vector. Again the same thing. Vector is comprised of two things, magnitude and direction. So now we have got to know about magnitude, which is represented as the modulus of the vector. Enclosing the vector between two lines means you're talking about the magnitude. But what about its direction? Usually you all have learnt the directions, specifying directions in a way like the man was going along north, along south. So that way you used to describe the directions. Okay, but this time we are going to introduce the mathematical representation of directions, and directions are represented by unit vectors. So unit vector is something that will tell you about a direction of vector, just like the modulus tells about the magnitude of the vector. So how to go about it? See, this is a vector quantity. This has got magnitude, which can either be written as a vector's magnitude or simply a. And what about unit vector? This is written as a cap. So every vector can be written as the combo of magnitude and direction. AA cap. This symbol is known as cap. Okay, so this is unit vector basically. A unit vector is a vector which has unit magnitude and a direction, a particular direction in the direction of a vector. So how to represent direction in a mathematical way. So if you have a direction specifying some path, so what you can do is you can take that direction as a vector whose magnitude is unity and a direction is this. So this is converted to a vector. Fine. If you have only got direction, so that way you can mathematically write it as the vector only whose magnitude is unity. Clear? That is a unit vector. So after that you have equal vectors. What are equal vectors? Equal vectors are the vectors whose magnitudes and directions are same. For example, if you have a vector over here and B vector over here, you can see that both of them are directed along the same direction and they both are having equal magnitudes as well. So they will be considered as equal vectors. So if you have more examples added to that, like this is A vector and this is B vector. Now you can see that the magnitudes are of course equal, but the directions are not same. A is directed over here, B is directed along here. So do you think they both are having same directions? No. So even if they are having same magnitudes, they would not be considered equal vectors, because for equal vectors you need to have same direction between the vectors and same magnitudes. Okay, and this way also, suppose if this is A vector and this is B vector, in this case they cannot be equal because neither they are having equal magnitudes nor they are having same directions. So always remember, whenever two vectors are given to be equal vectors, then you need to remember that both of them have same directions and same magnitude. Now I'll discuss one numerical with you which will deal with finding the unit vector and finding the modulus. So every vector